What's up, guys? We're back with another video, and yes, it looks more high quality because we finally got it. An 80D. I would have got the 90D, but I chose not to because you know what? Not many people have 4K video, but it is great nonetheless. It's awesome to finally have a new camera, and I'll finally have to. It will stop pausing at 15 minutes. I lose some of the footage. I'll actually be able to get 30 minutes through as quickly, But I got my little brother. He's sitting in the seat here, about to cut his hair. Now, give me a sec. Let me put you down. Yes. I'm gonna bring him up a little bit. That's about as much as I can do. How you feeling? How you feeling, little bro? You good? He's about to get. Show him the picture that you want. You gotta give him a sec. He wasn't prepared for this. We're gonna go attempt for a curly kind of crop with a little drop in the back too. Is what we got going. You see that most of his hair is it's cool. It's just like on the sides right here. It's mostly just dropping because he grew it too long. Now it drops down. Yeah, and all this is about to get slimmer down. And after we're gonna trim some off the front. As you can see, it hangs over in the front quite some bit. But yeah. About to get into it. He might let me do a design on the side like we did last time. I'll see it. I'll see when it gets time to be that. If it doesn't, then after it'll still be a fire fade either way. Yeah. Let's get started, guys.
Royalty Beat Sounds.
Go stop playing with him.
Alright, let's get it started, YouTube. We're gonna just drench the water, and as you can see, I just put my comb away and use my hand to get through his hair because it's so thick. There's so much of it, and I gotta cut this off so that way I can see exactly what I'm working with below. But yeah, we're just gonna start it off by drenching it. And here we go, taking those shears. I know you saw that spin. Woo-hoo! Yes, sir. Gonna show them tricks off. But yeah, we're gonna start off by sectioning off his hair. I'm going in a triangle-like shape in the front. That way I can just see what the fringe is, basically the front part of his hair and all his bangs. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side, and we're just gonna separate it off on the sides. That way we know what we're cutting short and what we need to cut a little bit longer so it hangs over. And here we go. I know you think he looks a little bit funny, and yes, it does look funny, but look, I'm cutting off most of those sides right now, and I'm taking a good amount, but I don't want to take it all the way to right next to his head because obviously you want it with curls. You want it to be a little bit longer because they extend when they're wet, but they go back to where they're more curly when they're dry. So yeah, you see, I'm not taking it all the way like this, but I'm just taking. And I gotta show my brother because, he's skeptical thinking I'm gonna mess him up. Please, bro. I'm A.M.E.N the barber. Stop it. Exactly like I said, now we're gonna take the front part of his hair, we're gonna extend it with our comb because we can just get through this with our comb. But we're not gonna cut it all the way as short as the sides. We're gonna cut it just a little bit, about an inch on the top. And then after, we're gonna go through and make sure everything can be connected to one another, just connected to how the sides are, but not too much off the front because we want to keep that longer so that way we can just, after we blow dry it hangs over and it has a kind of extended blowout look. Yeah.
Go stop playing with him.
Let's go ahead and grab our Dyson with our diffuser on there. I know you see it, and we're just gonna blow dry it. That way everything can curl back into place, and I can, you know, get started on the sides.
Stop playing with
Yes, yes, yes. I already know. Don't even start. I know I'm standing in front of the camera right now, but listen, listen. I'm trying to get out of this habit, but you know, it's just it is what it is. But I'm gonna step out of the way. That way you can see my bald line being from mid to dropping down all the way in the back. That way we have that nice drop and faded effect. And I'll get out of the way. I'm sorry. I can't help myself. And I think you can guess what's next. We're gonna grab our shavers and not go all the way to that line because obviously it would make it too harsh to take out. But yeah, we're just going with that flick out motion, so that way we don't have to make that razor line too, because that's hard to get out either way. And here we go. Let's grab those Kobe clippers. You already know what they are, and we're just going about an inch, but we're leaving that front part a little bit shorter. That way we have like more of a nice transition, but also we want to leave that front so that way we can, when we edge it up, it's gonna be nice and dark right in that front area, and it'll have that better fade effect as it goes towards the back. And to make it quicker and easier on us, we're gonna go ahead and take that one guard and do the same exact thing, go an inch and go the other side. Now that you can see much better over there, now you can see the front, why I did that. So that way it looks more thicker. By the time we fade this out, that front is just gonna be nice, and it's gonna be nice and lined up right there. And as you can, and that's not the finished product for the front. Also on the sides and the curls, we're gonna go ahead and go back with it over with our shears. But yeah, it's just if you were guessing and you think that was the final product and all we had to do was fade, nah, bro, you guessed it wrong. But yeah, going about an inch. And this is my mistake. I could have easily went with the 2 guard and this would have made this a whole lot easier, but I thought, you know what, let me try something new, and I went in with clipper over comb. Again, not the best way to go about this, because there was so much room for me to work. I would usually go clipper over comb if I was running out of room, but I have plenty to go in there, so I should have just went like just with the 2 and then after clipper over comb the top. But you know, mistakes are made. Like, you know, you get a learning curve, and it would have been a lot faster. But yeah, that's on me. And like I said, mistakes are made. Now I have to go ahead and take that 2 guard. I still gotta go over it. And again, I could have done this a lot quicker, and I could have done it in the opposite direction. But you know, it's whatever. I just do it. And now we're going ahead and taking our 1 guard in between that 1 and 2, where we already made that other guideline. We're just gonna flick out, use those corners, and this is a good angle, so you can see I'm using my corners between that 1 and that 2, and we're just flicking out from that bottom line to the line. that, we're gonna go ahead and take that 0 guard, we're gonna keep it closed, and we're gonna flick out between that lever open and that 1 guard. And we just, again, we're using our corners and only our corners. And doing the same exact thing with that bottom line, but we're going halfway with our lever, and we're just gonna go all the way to the other side. Now we're done softening it up, we're gonna go ahead and take our lever close and finish it off by cleaning that line up.
Go stop playing.
Royalty Beat Sounds.
Go stop playing.
And as you can see, we have some imperfected areas, so we're just gonna take every single guard we've done before, that 1, that 2, and that 0, and we're just gonna keep flicking out and, you know, taking care of some of those lines and some of those bulky areas. And yeah, we're gonna even use clipper over comb. Going ahead and fixing that shape, like I said, we're taking our curved shears and we're trying to get that kind of final product look. And every hair that's hanging out or I didn't get on my shears before, I'm just trying to make that kind of crop, kind of fro kind of look for the top. And yeah. And here we go with a little bit of mousse just to make sure those curls stay curly. Like I said, he hasn't had a perm in a while and his hair extended because it was so grown out. So I'm gonna use some of this mousse. I'm gonna run it through his hair, and after I'm just gonna blow dry it just a little bit. That way it's nice and curly yet again. Yup, here's that blow dryer, like I said, and you can see that Vic Blends mousse is working great. It's not just good for waves, it's good for curly hair. I suggest you get a mousse, that way all your curly hair clients will love you to death for grabbing one.
Go stop playing.
Yeah, we're just lifting it up, and I know you guys, some of y'all was waiting for this part because it is the most satisfying. We're just gonna pin his hair up and we're gonna start pulling his hair down from where his lineup is naturally. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start the lineup process, boy. Now I usually do this for a lot of my clients, but I'm not doing it for him. I would usually run him 1 guard, but he doesn't like to thin out those sides more than they are, and which is respectful. I'm cutting all the hangover to where his natural lineup is, and of course, you know, we gotta use some of the enhancements, like, cause you know, it ain't that prominent, so you gotta give that picture perfect kind of look. Yes, sir. Sean Good's hair enhancement cards. You know we gotta represent the 245 team, and we're gonna go ahead and take our compressor with our enhancements, and we're gonna just spray at a good few inches away from his head. That way we can, you know, get that nice spray in there and not make it look so harsh. But yeah. And yes, sir, I'm going a step farther, and I know y'all saw that. I don't need enhancements, but I ain't getting left behind by other barbers. But yeah, since this is my brother, I'm going a step farther, and I'm using the enhancement pencil. Now, just judging by his skin color, if I was to use the brown one, it would make his skin look yellow, so I'm using the white one so it pops out his lineup even more. And same goes for my kind of skin color, any white skin color. I said white, but I mean like any light skin kind of color. But yeah, we're just going to soften up that kind of that pencil with our trimmers, and yeah, as you can see, it's nice and popping out with that enhancement.
Go stop playing with him.
Say it with me now. Always make excellence necessary. Yet again, I've done it yet again, my brother. It is most appreciated that he came down, keeping me up at night, but giving me a nice challenge with it. And I know he didn't let me do the design like I wanted, but it's whatever. You know, like I said, still a fire fade, but yes, sir. As you can see, thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you just for all the support, man. And stay tuned till the very end to listen to a very important message that I've already gone through, and it's been a while since I posted a video. Thank you for being patient with me. You'll see at the end what I've been working on. It's kind of a project, but yeah. It's been taking up most of my time, but I promise more videos to come because I'm just loving the situation. But thank you for stopping by. Make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get our word from our sponsor, A.M.E.N. You're welcome, little bro. I finally got him out of the chair already. Hold on, let me zoom this out. Oh my gosh. Let me grab you guys so that way I can talk to you up front. You're welcome, little brother. Man, he was being on extra in that video, but you know, it's whatever. You gotta give back to the family, man. But yeah. I'm just right now cleaning up and everything. Oh, but I just wanted to say one more word before I end up going, man. That I plan on dipping out of exclusives because, you know, I feel like, you know, I got an offer somewhere else, and I felt like, you know, it was just time, you know, for me to make that extra step, move on and gain, like, you know, more knowledge, more, like, you know, experience, and like move on into, like, you know, being better. So, you know, just getting out of here, like, this is a great spot to be in. Like, I'm so thankful for all the, like, experience they've given me over here, like, to work on myself and to work on, you know, my clients and my little bro. But yeah, I think it's time, like, you know, I start heading out to bigger things. The new shop is gonna be Masterpiece. I don't have any cards or ads to show you, but yeah, I'm planning on moving over there. And I can't wait to be with the team, man. Like, but it's been such a fun ride over here, and it's probably gonna be a different station. But you know what? It's what it is. But make sure to like and sub on this YouTube video. I don't know what my hands are doing. But yeah, make sure to like and sub, and like everyone new, thank you so much for watching the video. You know, just hit it down below. But I'll see y'all in the next one. And let me reiterate: it's always make excellence necessary.